All right, we're back doing more binary tree questions. Well, not more. I didn't upload the one from I did yesterday. Um, because I got so tired. I just fucking cut the video short and left. But anyway, we're doing merge two binary trees. So we're doing actually a list of these are like kind of the most common, I guess, good starter binary tree questions. Because binary tree questions are not my best things. But you can't get better at something unless you just fucking face it like a man and stop being a pussy and hiding from it. Anyway, oops. Actually, I don't even need the top. Literally just need this. All right, cool. Oops, Tanji opened up. All right. So the question is. Oh, by the way, I've done this question about a month ago, but like I said, a lot of these questions I rushed and I didn't take the time to absorb the principles I should have learned from it. So to me, it's like doing this. This is like doing this brand new again. Anyway, given two binary trees. Given two binary trees, imagine that when you put one of them to cover the other, some nodes of the two trees are overlapped while the others are not. You need to merge them into a new binary tree. The merge rule is that if two nodes overlap, the sum node value, then sum node values up. What? You need to merge them into a new binary tree. The merge rule is that if two nodes overlap, then some node values. What? Then some node values up. Then some the node values up. What kind of fucking English is that? As the new value of the new merge value. Otherwise, the not null node will be used as the new node of a new tree. So, all right. So we got 1, 3, 5, 2. Can I see my mouse on the screen, or is it just? Oh shit! Can't even see my mouse on it. I'm sorry, my cursor. That means we. Okay, but stuff can still be high. All right, cool. So basically, we have tree one where we have 1, 3, 5, 2, and then this tree over here. Then the merge tree becomes all right. So basically, 1 plus 2 becomes 3. 3 plus 1 becomes 4. 2 plus 3 becomes 5. And then to the right of 2 here, there's nothing, so that just gets 7. Then we have 3 plus 1 is 4. Then to the left is 5. Can you see there's nothing on the right tree? And then on the right side of on the bottom here is 4. All right, so it seems simple enough, but sorry, I was texting was yeah. All right. All right. So, cool. All right. We know one thing, right? Okay. So, we have tree 1 and tree 2, right? And what do we ask ourselves here? Well, one thing is, if we don't have a value, if we get to a null point, then so okay, if they're both null, for example, right? If both the trees are null, or rather in this case, we have all right, okay, let's say we have a tree that just has one element. We have a tree that has one element, 1 and 2, right? Let's say that's all it has. We have a condition where if T1 and T2, so if that's not null, then we make T1's value, right, equals T1 plus t2, right? Right? If if the left, let's say, okay, so now let's say we have a tree like this where it's 1 3 2 and 1 3 3. All right, so let me draw it out to get a better idea of okay. So basically we have, let's say we have a tree 1 3 2, and let's say we have a tree 1 3. Let's say we have a tree like this, right? The idea is that if this is T1 and this is T2, so the combined tree will look like these two get combined, and now it's 2, right? We then check the left, right? If the left is not null, so if the left is not null, right? If the left is not null, or rather, yeah, so if the left is not null, well, okay, what are the conditions we have? We can either have it where they're both filled out, one is filled out, or there's nothing there at all. The simplest case is that there's nothing there at all, right? So if T, I guess there are some cases. Fucking tree questions, bro. Hang on. If T dot left and T2, T1 dot left and T dot right, left, blah blah blah. So if they're both there, just combine them, right? Right. So one condition is if T1 and T2, that's dot left, then combine them, right? So 4. Same thing with the right. Same thing here, just that you're saying dot right, right? 5, right? However, if one other scenario, if the left, so if this, why is there no eraser tool here? What the fuck? All right. However, in the event that there's nothing here, that this is null, right? So we can have a situation where T.2 left is a thing, right? But T.1 could be empty, right? And that will result in a 1, right? And then in that case, we just take the thing that's not empty. In this case, it's T2, and then we add it here. So that would have been 1 in this case, right? However, okay, it just seems like it's a bunch of if statements, I guess. All right, so if T1 and T2, then T1 dot value plus equals T dot 2 value. If T1 and not T2, so okay, so the first one considers the root, right? So if T dot left, well, actually, not necessarily, because the idea is that you could consider this the root when you get down to here recursively. So you can say if T1 dot left and not T2 dot left, then what did we say here again? We say that that we take, so this, in this case, T1 dot val equals, yeah, T1 T dot left dot val equals plus equals, well, just equals T1 dot left dot val, right? This seems wrong. If T1 dot left, sorry, if not T1 dot left and T2 dot left, then T1 dot left dot val equals T2 dot left. This just seems wrong. Something about this seems fucking wrong. I don't know. Something about this just seems fucking wrong to me. If T1 dot right and not T2 dot right, then T1 dot right dot val equals T2 dot right dot val. Right? Or am I fucking wrong here? Sorry, some really weird old thought just popped into my head. Some like really old memory that like just don't even want to remember just popped in my head right now.
Look, I entered that as well. I want the PS5, and I'm certainly not going to give it to you if I win the PS5. I'm just being honest.
If T1 dot right and not T2 dot right, then there's something about this that seems wrong. Listen, whenever I see more than like two if statements, I start to question. I start to question if I'm even thinking about this right. That does not look right at all. That does not look right. There's no way, because then that means I'll have 4 if statements, 5 if statements. That does not look right at all. But you know what? I'm gonna just keep going with it. Fuck it. If not T1 dot right and T2 dot right, then T2 dot right dot val equals, sorry, T1. So we're just merging them into one, into the first one. Anyway, T dot 1 dot right dot val equals T dot 2 dot right dot val. And I guess there is the case if it is nothing, right? There's the case if it's null, like if they're both null, right? Then so this does not look right. If not T1 and not T2, then return what? This looks fucking wrong. What the fuck? Hang on. This does not look right at all, bro. This just does not look right. This doesn't look right. I have the idea, but like some fucking recursion, bro, always gets me. Okay, hang on. Merge T1, T2. Maybe if I write it like an inner function. And then I said this, and then I fucking returned merge. Feed it in T1 and T2. This is not gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work. Yeah, it's not working. Fucking output's nothing. Well, actually, what are we even supposed to output here? We're supposed to output T1, no? Yeah, we are. We're supposed to output T1. So what I'm returning here, so I should recursively do this, but then I should return T1, right? Three, 2, 5. What the fuck? 3, 2, 5. Okay. At least it's doing something. 3325. For what? Okay, this is right. This is wrong. Actually, I'm just gonna draw fucking out on paper. Actually, let me. No, it's saying that the left side of this. The left side of this should be 4. Oh fuck. It didn't add the case where they're both. So this it doesn't seem this worked. If T1 and T2, then T1 dot val plus equals T dot 2 val. If T1 dot left and not T2 dot left, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not dot left dot val that equals it, but it's but it can't be val only because that means the parent is updated. Fucking 3 questions, bro. If T1 and T2, I understand. Okay, that makes sense to me. And I'm saying if I get to null. If I get to null, what do I want to do? I just want to return. Right? I mean, I don't want to update anything, no? But like this thing's like ignoring nulls entirely for some reason. Who is texting me? If I get down to a null, just return, right? Why would I want to do anything else? If not T1 and not T2, so if they're both null, then okay, if they're both null, then return T1? Nah, it makes no sense. I'm gonna run it anyway. Yeah, I mean, that makes absolutely no sense. I genuinely do not understand the recursion. Oh, I hate these questions, but let me think. If T1 dot left and not T to the left, then T. What in my intuition am I not thinking right when I do these questions? I always fuck these 3 questions up. If T1 dot left and not T2 dot left, that makes sense to me, right? That makes fucking sense to me. But you want maybe we recurse. Oh my gaze. Let me think. Hang on. I'm gonna look at what solution I did before. When did I do this? The 25th of October. 25th of October. Oh, this is much shorter code. Okay, what did I do here? If T1 and T.2 add the value, then T dot left. Oh shit, that's the problem. I have to recursively do the left, then recursively do the right. Fuck. Shit then. Okay. Alright. I mean, what else can I do other than just keep doing these? So I was right up to this point. So this point was right. Okay. So this made sense. If T1 and T2, then add it to 1, right? Cool. Then recursive. Okay, I get it now. Recursively do the left side. I honestly, I gotta get used to this recursion bullshit. And then T.2 left side. Then recursively do the right side. T2 dot right and T2 dot right. T2 dot right. So hang on, I'm trying to understand the intuition here. If T1 and T2, then T1 dot val plus equals T2 dot val. Then we recursively do this, right, until it gets to the point where essentially where either T1 is not is null. If T1 is null, then the value we want is the value of T2. If T2 is null, then we want the value from T1 to be returned, right? That makes sense to me. I think. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. And it's still wrong. Doesn't include the nulls for some reason. If T1 and T2, then T.1.val equals blah, blah, blah. Then recursively do the right. Wait, what? Oh, shit, that's right, because it needs to equal that. It needs to equal that. Okay, yeah. It equals the combined recursive. I mean, it's like you gotta almost like imagine recursion just magically solve the problem. I think it's because I keep thinking iteratively, right? I keep thinking iteratively, and it's like, oops. I think it's because I keep thinking about these questions iteratively, right? And it focuses up on my intuition of understanding it recursively. What the heck's going on? Oh. Three? What the fuck? What do you mean? T1 dot right, T1 dot left is the recursive output of merging the right and then the left. If not T1. If not T1. See, I'm confused sometimes. I see sometimes I use inner functions, sometimes I don't. Why is even my logic sometimes? But there is a way to do this for an inner function, no? Because so I'm guessing. No, yeah, they should recursively do this. Until it gets to the end. What if I just return this? I'm just interested. What happens if I just returned this? What comes out of it? Empty fucking string. Definitely. Okay, this is not doing anything for some reason. So then we return T1. Generator object has no left. What? Oh. What the fuck? If T1 and T2, T1.val is T2. Oh my days. I'm literally looking at the answer and I still can't. I'm still fucking it up. What the fuck? If T1.left and T2.left. Oh. Yeah, merge is not even a function. This is the reason I haven't applied for Amazon yet. Because I can't answer these questions properly. I can't answer these 3 questions properly. Alright. I mean, I understand what it's saying here, right? It's saying that if T1 and T2 are not null, right? You know, we have a case like this where it's 1 and 1, for example. Then add it to 1, merge it, right? Then recursively go to the left, right, until we reach a point where either recursively go down to the left while doing this over here, adding this to the value, and if eventually we get to a point where either the left or the left or right tree is null, return the value of the other, right? And then do the same for the right. But I won't lie, I'm gonna go ahead and check a quick YouTube video about this. I think I want someone to explain this. Because it's how you build up intuition. You just kind of do a question, kind of look at the answer and see how things are. But yeah, I want to see someone else do this just so I can get a better understanding. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to stream this. But yeah, I'll just call it a day with this. I think this will be a slower week than last because I'm only going to do one question a day. Because there's no point me doing another question right now if I still don't have the full intuition to understand it. So yeah, I'm gonna watch whatever video here and see who makes kind of the best intuitive explanation of it. Yeah, cool.